Hello, my name is Funk McLovin, and I usually post writings of prose or nonfiction, but I also dabble in poetry. And I'd like to read some to you. I keep a notebook full of poems and different ideas and thoughts, and most of them are in verse. I don't really try to push the genre of poetry. I just enjoy writing silly little rhymes. And I would like to share some with you because people have said they liked them and that I should make a video like this. I don't know how many views this will get, if any, but I felt that I should share, so I want to. The first poem is Untitled. It's written on 4/13 of this year. The briefest moment of respite, to the mind like sweetest night. A moment held, a dim delight, a second more, a tick of fright. Jostled now from peace's love, vanished as if it never was. Ode to the Lane, 4/16/24. Though your switches stick and the belt does squeak, with floor so hard digs into feet, though the triangle piece squishes meat and the stapler is depleted, and if the floral paper when I'm folding it breaks one more time, and though the drawer should open but it won't, if you think I ought to hate you, I do. Full Spring, 4/19/24. Tulips, roses, chrysanthemums, dianthus vibrant by the ton, nepeta and tomato red, foxglove in the flower bed, zinnias round in bloom, calendulas if we have room. I would stop and smell the flowers not, lest my nose fill with allergy snot. Return policy, 4/26/24. No, I cannot return your coat. It was on sale, this you know. Nor your month-old bag of limes. All things rot if given time. You will not get store credit for the things you stole out our front door. That soda pop, we do not sell. We don't reimburse what's not on the shelf. You don't believe me? I'll get my boss then, so she can tell you all this again. Untitled, unknown date. From shimmerant, hallish high ore came roculous, cragsome bolor. The ogrup and the blugus made scream the gluus, for a glimmerant gallant hero. And a heroous hero did glap. The town's chaps gave him a clap, and over their gov he placed sheathent cove that covered the place in a flap. But next morn saw a grabulous group of town's chaps taking hero to toot. They put the glimmerant saver in a holstering glaver for a grumbling coop. The normulous peeps complain, the shoof-covering roculous rain does its job well in burstuous yell, covers the shimmerant blue-gore skyane. Nothing doing, 4/27/24. A peace of mind rare to find among the busy burning days. Vistas vast, dream repast, beneath the searching, loving gaze. Calm, unrelenting, unrepenting, mind moored upon the shore. Nothing doing, nothing doing. Never mind, I'm fucking bored. Will not, 4/30/24. If a man can tie knots, he can't. That is to say, he cannot. If he's tying one now, he doesn't. Does not. What a funny thought. But if a man tries to tie and cannot, then one would say he can'tn't. And if he can but won't right now, then he doesn't but certainly can't. And if you've asked him to later, he might say, yes, I won't, for will not, though come to think it ought to be willn't, if into contract you're brought. And you would say, if you're willing to learn, but presently are unskilled by chance, then you'd say, I can'tn't but won't when I can't. I just called this one Boomhauer Style. It was on 5/5/24. Dang old nature man, tell you what, take a dang old beautiful man, no buts. Leaves with the flowers, man. Take the dirt and greens and dangle, no fake. Man, crystal rocks and ground's cool, man. Dig around, get some tools, man. Sand and dangle 1,000 years, come on. Shedding a salty tear, mama. Melting ice cream, you talk about glaciers, man. Friggin' nice, man, no chaser. Dangle, human development, beautiful earth, dangle envelopment, man. Sorry, that was stupid. This one's called Pretend I Don't Know What's Going On, and I wrote next to it Lame. It's on 5.5 as well. A man is yelling on my lawn, my roommate's apologizing. No, I'm gone. I'll pretend I don't know what's going on. My coworker's slammed while I'm on break. Give him a thumbs up like he's doing great. Pretend I don't know what's going on. Mother-in-law bitching about QAnon. Smile and nod as she goes on. Pretend I don't know what the fuck's going on. That was good. I don't know why I wrote lame next to it. This one is the Profanity Couplets. I wrote it on 5/12/24. Oh, god damn it, just my luck. What the hell? Oh, what the fuck? I can't believe this gall darn shit. Crap darn heckin' fiddlesticks. I'm speechless. At a loss. Oh, Jesus, dying on the cross. Hot spittin', holy damnation. Tsunamis, earthquakes, devastation. I swear I'll shoot myself in the head if I stub my toe again. This one's Working Until Dying. In the cool, in the damp, footfalls on hard paved road. My body, my mind, in tribute marching toward. Grim exchange, blood and toil, they say it isn't mine. Less than the sum of my parts, working until dying. Near Star Lifelight, 5/30/24. Life, singular. That esoteric engine, light, encompassing, heaven-sent resplendence. Life, wellspring, your vista circumspect. Light, radiant, visage shrouds, no view direct. Your remnants nourish cone and rod. You were man's first God. Here's a few poems I made for Pride Month. For 30 short days after May, companies pretend to be gay. In Rainbow's Bespoke, they pretend to be woke. But I kiss other dudes anyway. Let's see here. There we go. I've got that Pride Month swag. Shirts, collars, skirts, shirts, and flags. Decked from head to the knees, so everyone sees. They know I'm an outrageous, flaming ally. Pride we know is a sin, as told by guys with no chins. I say be proud, boisterous and loud. To be gay is simply to win. This is a board written on 6/6. What if in 10,000 years scientists find all my bones? What if I died doing something lame, like picking my nose? In a museum I'd sit where future men come to pay. This is the nose-picking Homo sapien, they'd say. Humiliation, every last bone displayed a future man's sideshow. But then again, I'd have been dead for 10,000 years, so I wouldn't know. Conspiracy poem, 6/15. Time was invented by the Swiss to sell more watches and clocks. Feet were thought up by Fruit of the Loom, so we'd have to buy socks. And NASA wouldn't have a budget without their moon up above. And to sell their crappy cardboard letters, Hallmark invented love. You only have teeth in your mouth to subsidize the dentists. Against this toothsome conspiracy, we're defenseless. And Big Food, those bastards, got us addicted to food. So then we'd have to buy toilets when we've got business to do. All these industries chock full of crooks inventing addictions and cooking their books, making money, causing frowns, stopping me from doing what I want, sitting down. This one's $1 million, 6/18/24. If I won $1 million, I don't know what I'd get. Perhaps something I would invest or maybe settle my debts. I'd buy a golden yacht or vacation in New Zealand, or jump in a vat of money Depends on how I'm feeling. But then again, all that stuff sounds so vain and facile. So instead, I'll just buy a sandwich and save myself the hassle. Bespoke Inefficiency, 620. Sitting in your little cave, frustrated and impulsive. Half-measure solutions, emerging convulsive. In bespoke inefficiency, boggling and passive. To unravel your prison would be far too massive. This one's called Catch-22, 624. I used to cry in bed, wallowing in sweet malaise, life not worth seeing through in a daze. I could throw it away as easy as breathing, or let it go, this hassle unceasing. But light soon filtered in, like waking from petrification, new love shining out, befitting my station. And now my zest for life is unfettered by clouded eyes. Tragic though my love truly is, now I fear to die. These two are written under dumb song ideas. 624. My buddy Randy ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I'll clue you into some of the dumb shit I just heard him said. Randy needed a board about 10 feet high. What the hell he had to have it for, I do not know why. Well, he had a measuring tape and the board stood up tall on end. He was easing the tape up to the top, but it kept trying to bend. I said, "Hey Randy, buddy, you'd have an easier time if you took that big old board and laid it on its side." "You dumbass," Randy said. "You couldn't be more wrong. I'm trying to see how tall it is, not how long." This one's called Weird Romance. "Oh, baby, you're so big and wet. I can't lick your hands, that's my one regret. I want to feel the curvature of your bones and hear the secrets no one knows. Oh, baby, I need you. You're my poisonous drug. Baby, I'll feed you wasps or bugs. I'm hallucinating again. I want to bite your skin and be more than friends. I want to transform into something else. I'll beg to be put on your shelf. Baby, I want you. You make me sick. Train me for you. I'll make me do tricks. My little darling, make some room. Bury me alive inside your tomb. Don't make me wait, darling. Don't stall. I'll put pins in you and hang you on my wall." Selfsame Revolution, 629. The bones of our leaders creaking and wheezing, the levers of power rusting and freezing, obfuscating the plain wrongness of their forever war. Common man's connection severed, our outrage ineffective, insulated facing never, constituent invective. Stalking self-same revolution, this country was founded for. I think it was in a patriotic mood. This was one on Independence Day. It's Independence. George Washington's comrades fought and died so our corporations can ruin our lives. His grandsons and daughters couldn't wait to kill the natives for free real estate. Then the Italians and the Irish saw something good, so they set up shop in the neighborhood. Then we brought Africans over to see our new state of prosperity. Enjoy America, stand agog, shoot some fireworks and scare some dogs. So on this Independence Day, thank God for the American rent you pay. This one's called Traffic Poem, 7-9. I bet you've been angry, steaming, screaming, tragic, but you've never been so mad as me when I was stuck in traffic. It was 100 hot degrees, muggy as could be, and wouldn't you know it, I just had a broken AC. In front of me, a city bus, behind me, a hot rod Lincoln. Next to me, an old man on his phone. What the hell's he thinking? My hands gripped the wheel, I snapped the bitch in two. I ground my teeth so hard, my enamel turned to goo. I stuck my head out of the window, ready to scream and huff. But then the hot rod passed around me and lopped my head clean off. This one's called, I wrote down Violence Poem. It's on 7-9. Some men scream and carry on. Some tell their faces red. I don't see the point of that. I just calmly shoot 'em in the head. What peace of mind I've found. So much time for fun. I can sleep safe and sound when I shoot my foes with a gun. Now, the occasion happens time to time when Smith & Wesson doesn't cut it. In these rarest cases, well, I use grenades, send 'em home in a bucket. Now, you may have noticed some flaws in my foolproof plan. What if I disagree with another trigger-happy man? Well, if I shoot him, good enough. I'll walk off with no hurry. And if I lose, well, I'll be dead. And corpses do not worry. This one's called Pocket Mirror. Let's see. Are you your self-same master? The screen made for your eyes? Are you all the faster when you reach for hollow prize? The moneyed few addict you, not with drugs, something nearer. Those moneyed few inject you with electric pocket mirrors. That one's fucking... that one sucks. It's not good. Let's see here. Beauty, 7-Eleven. A day of beauty, no other name suits, shimmering sky of holy blue. But then again, perhaps beauty lies in nurturing gray clouds and nourishing rain skies. Then still again, glory's found with blanket snow and not a sound. Beauty then is not there nor here. One must merely listen to the music of the spheres. Alright, I got a couple Gnome poems. I don't know when I wrote these ones, but why did I write these? Alright, I'll make a little Gnome voice.
Slugs eat my flowers. Now all I got is stems. I got the garden gnome blues, but I can share 'em with my friends. I love me a woodchuck. They live underground. But if you can coax 'em up above, you can ride 'em around. Oh, checked under the oven, underneath the chair, tore the mattress off the bed, but me hat just weren't there. Me wife said to me, darlin', no need to scream and shout, but without me hat I might as well have me doodle hanging out. I wake up in the morning, I grab a dandelion seed and float above the treetops to see what I can see. I see verdant leaves a-rustling and birds flying to and fro, and caterpillars crawling to where I do not know. I see squirrels playing, having lots of fun, and if I squint careful like I spot the rising sun. By then me dandelion has lost all of its lift, so I open me umbrella and down to earth I drift. Then I amble home again, if no raccoons stop me. I'd say my morning routine is better than any coffee.
I made a little... Here, hang on. What the hell is his name? I named him Thelonious Dandyleaf. So there's the poems from him. This one's called Mr. Sun. I wrote it on 7/16, and it's based on a true story. When I was but 6, to me my teacher said, in some day the sun above will turn angry giant red, consume the earth it will, in plasma fire furnace, to atoms our beloved sun intends to turn us. To my tiny mind, this induced greatest fear, 'cause he failed to mention it would be in billions of years. So I walked around each day in constant dreadful terror, due to my misconception and clerical error. I lived each moment like my last outlandish stunts, and how, until I learned the truth on Nova Science Now. Now I live quite peacefully, safe, middle of the road. I think life was better when I thought the sun was gonna explode. Animal in my chest, 7/18. I have to move my bones, though they do protest. I'm at odds with the animal living in my chest. I want to eat better, to get some exercise, but my tongue hates leafy greens and loves a burger and fries. The animal within my chest puts thoughts inside my head, like naked grandma burlesque show when I try to go to bed. My wicked inner creature makes me sad and glum. When I try to do my work, I can't get anything done. Instead, I sit around all day playing Diablo 3, but I should not forget the animal in my chest is actually me. This next one is not a poem, but I wrote it in a poetic style with some sort of colorful prose. It's a review of Combos, the stuffed snack cracker. This was on 7/18. Most inventions of the human race exist to solve a need. The internet connects us, the wheel allows us to transport, etc., etc. As the saying goes, a need must be filled in the heart of man. If this is true, then there exists in the heart of man a need for mediocre cheese snacks as envisioned by the existence of combos. Imagine the great chain of history in its resplendence, the mighty dairy industry making finest cheese, the robust American grain manufacturers turning their supply into staple food the world over, and a cocktail of state-of-the-art chemicals to allow our food to be preserved past nature's wildest dreams. Each of these factors culminating in the singular creation of the most underwhelming food item of the 21st century. If a race of aliens descended from space and witnessed the hyper-sophisticated systems we have constructed to make combo stuffed snacks, what would they think? 70 years ago, Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. Today, we're making combos. The flavor of combo most closely associated with the snack is pizza flavor. Oddly, on the packaging, the flavor is named Pizzeria, with a photo of a cheese pizza. Some kind of lawsuit? Pizzeria flavor tastes like cheese, salt, and a strange chemical vegetable taste that sticks to the roof of your mouth. The standard cheese flavor comes in two varieties, cracker shell and pretzel shell. The cracker shell is crispy and bready, but the pretzel variety is overwhelmingly pretzel-y. A review, as it were, of combos is a fool's errand. This food item does not exist in and of itself. Combos, like Coke or Doritos, exists as a marketing item, a symbol. To eat combos is to consume the least common denominator of flavors. The crunchy, salty taste of subsidizing the Frito-Lay company. Alright, back to poetry. This one's called Wet. It's written on 7/18. Is bones wet? They touch wet meat. Bones is crunch wet food when eat. Brain is wet, this I seen. Squishy wobble, gelatine. Bones wet, yes, oh what joy. Me am, big wet boy. Alright, that's all the poems that I have made since about March, and I hope you enjoyed them. Comment down below which poem was your favorite. I think they're pretty good. I think that I could use some work on like verse, maybe word choice and variety. Some of the stuff that I write is a little cliche, but I don't really mind. It's just for fun. So I hope you enjoyed it for whatever they're worth.